Welcome back to another episode of the Stack Sats Show, your beginner-friendly guide to saving in Bitcoin. What's up, guys? Hope everything is well. It is Thursday, and guess what day it is? Carlos Jaramillo in the house. A round of applause from the live studio audience for Carlos. Also, a round of applause from the live studio audience for Leonard. What up, Leonard? Hope all is good. BTC Backpacker in the house. He was out and about backpacking in the wilderness, but he's back to civilization. What up? Welcome. Welcome. Guess what, guys? Payday. So we're back in business. Stacking hard. All right. Today's topic is stop saving in dollars and do this instead. I'm going to show you exactly what to do instead of saving your money in the bank in a savings account. This is what you should be doing instead. We do it here every day, every weekday, actually. Okay. Andrew Williams in the house. Good to see you in here. Round of applause from the live studio audience for Andrew. But we'll talk about that a little bit later on in the show, and I'll show you exactly how to do it and how I do it, and I'll give you some proof. I'll show you what we've been doing since May 22nd, 2023. All right. That said, it's time for the Sat Strikes. Today, the price of Bitcoin is $58,185.51. You can buy 1,718 Satoshis for a single dollar. What the heck is a Satoshi, you might be asking yourself? Well, a Satoshi is a fraction of a Bitcoin, just like a dollar is made up of 100 pennies. A Bitcoin is made up of 100 million Satoshis. If you save up 100 pennies, you have a dollar. If you save up 100 million Satoshis, you have a Bitcoin. So when you see the price of Bitcoin, don't be alarmed. Don't be scared. Don't think you're priced out. No, you can buy it in small increments, whatever you feel comfortable with as little as a single penny, right? Say you're walking down the street, minding your own business. You look down, you see a penny, you pick it up, and all the day you could have 17 Satoshis for a single cent. So don't think you're priced out. There's plenty of time to get it, but get it while the getting is good, because the price is going to go crazy. Just kidding. I don't know. This is not financial advice. I'm not a fortune teller. I have no way of predicting the price of Bitcoin. I just know that it's going to go up and it's going to go down. And hopefully it mostly goes up because of the underlying structure, because of the underlying system, how the dollar is printed day in and day out, and the supply of dollars keeps increasing while the supply of Bitcoin stays the same. So when you have something you can make more of and you have something you can't make more of, the thing that is more scarce will be more valuable compared to the thing that's less scarce. Okay. Anyway, we'll talk a little bit more about that during the Why We Stack segment, which is coming up in a second. A round of applause from the live studio audience for Jake Thomas. What up, Jake? Good to see you in here. Why does Michael Saylor need more Bitcoin? I don't know, honestly, right? He needs to buy more Bitcoin because imagine what would happen if Michael Saylor said, okay, I have enough Bitcoin, I'm done buying Bitcoin. Nah. Michael Saylor is buying Bitcoin, I believe. Great question, by the way. I believe Michael Saylor is buying Bitcoin for the same reason that we should be buying Bitcoin, right? It's not that he's trying to get rich by holding Bitcoin. He already has a ton of money that MicroStrategies is making, right? He's just using it as a store of value, right? He's not using and the byproduct of using it as a store of value, it just happens to go up in value, right? He increases his purchasing power. The same reason that I'm stacking Bitcoin is the same reason that Michael Saylor is stacking Bitcoin, and probably the same reason you're stacking Bitcoin. It's just like maybe you haven't thought about it all completely through and clarified it this way, simplified it this way. Okay, why do we stack? Let's go in there. Let's take this question in the Why We Stack segment. Why we stack? Okay, specifically to this question is perfect because it lines right into the why we stack segment. Okay, we stack this way because if you were to go and create a company like MicroStrategies or any other company, if you were to create any kind of venture where it's profitable, you're able to hit the jackpot by making something that other people want to pay you money for. You're creating value for society, right? And you're collecting some of that value back to reward you for your hard work and for your innovation and for your idea and for providing that thing to society, right? Well, that payment you're receiving, if you're getting that payment and you're holding that payment in dollars or in your local fiat currency in paper money, right? The value that you created and people paid you for is getting devalued the same way that your salary gets devalued, right? Just by the simple fact that you're holding that value in a paper money. Okay, so Michael Saylor cannot stop buying Bitcoin until the money is good, until they fix the money, right? And since he understands that the money can't be fixed the way it is, he's moved on to the next money. He's moved on to preserving his wealth and preserving the wealth of his company in a better money, right? And we're doing that individually. Everybody assumes that Bitcoin adoption is going to happen all at once, right? Like we're going to be like, right, on this date, everybody's going to switch to Bitcoin. No. Everybody's got their own personal Bitcoin standard day when you decide to save your wealth and your value for the future in Bitcoin. That's your personal Bitcoin day. When you decide to go all in and you decide that Bitcoin as a treasury reserve, as a store of value, is the best option you have. Okay? Michael Saylor has gone through that. A lot of people in the chat have gone through that. And there's people in the world that have no idea about that yet, right? So that's why when you ask the question, how much Bitcoin does Michael Saylor need to have? He doesn't need the Bitcoin. He needs the treasury reserve. He needs the ability to conserve the wealth he's creating with his company and for his investors, right? So he's going to continue to buy Bitcoin. He's not going to stop because it doesn't make sense to buy paper now, to buy paper money instead of Bitcoin, right? So, yeah, that's why I believe Saylor is going to continue to stack, and it's the same reason that we all will continue to stack. It's the same reason I will continue to stack, because I know if I go and try to save for something in cash, I'm losing money. I'm losing purchasing power day over day, right? Maybe not. Maybe sometimes when the price of Bitcoin goes down, I'm not losing value. I'm not gaining purchasing power right away, but over time, I'm gaining more and more purchasing power, right? So, that said, to wrap up the segment with a short and sweet one, why does Michael Saylor save in Bitcoin? For the same reason I save in Bitcoin, because saving in Bitcoin is like going back in time and giving yourself a perpetually increasing retroactive raise for the work you've already done, for as long as you hold a Bitcoin that represents that work. All right. McLovin in the house. What up? Round of applause from the live studio audience for McLovin. McLovin has entered the building. It's so funny. I got a little anecdote, little story for you guys. I have it's kind of fun. It's funny. Whenever I see McLovin, like I don't associate McLovin with the movie Superbad anymore. I associate McLovin with McLovin in our chat, right? And I mean, I've never met McLovin in person, but I've interacted with him for a long time. Almost, I think probably over a year now, McLovin, since I started watching Simply Bitcoin, and I started watching Simply Bitcoin before I started this show, so it's been over a year at least. But it's funny, like I was dropping off my kid at school, or picking him up at school, and one of the kids walking down the street had a shirt with the McLovin ID on it, you know, like the Hawaii ID is where it says McLovin, and I thought about you. I was like, oh, that's funny. I was like, oh, that's funny. It's funny that I associate McLovin with you in chat as opposed to with McLovin in the actual movie. So anyway, pretty funny. What up, Andrew? Sweet. All right. So that's how we stack. As you guys know, the coffers have been refilled, so we can continue our epic journey of stacking sats Monday through Friday here on the show. If there's any other questions, that question was really good, Thomas. I appreciate that. Any other questions? It gives me stuff to riff off of, and share my point of view, right? And again, guys, my point of view is just my point of view. Like, you guys can have different opinion, and that's all good. It's all good. Let's get into already. Seems like already good to stack recap, huh? I guess doing stack recap. Here we go. Stack recap, because we don't only talk about stacking sats here Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. We do it. We actually do it. We actually stack sats. Sorry, I was like, that doesn't make sense. We actually stack every weekday on the show. And in 2024, we are up about 3.71%. Just in 2024, we've accumulated 9.5 million Satoshis. For the whole lifespan of the show, through our DCA activities, we've accumulated 20.2 million Satoshis. Through other activities done here on the show, like Operation Flipping Sats, where I sell stuff out of my garage and take that money and buy Satoshis immediately, and the 100 Days of Saving in Bitcoin Challenge, we've accumulated a grand total of 2.8. I'm sorry. I wish 2.8. Shoot. 0.289777207. Will today's buy move us in the 100th place here to a 0.3 Bitcoin? Will we hit 0.3 Bitcoin? Huh? What do you guys think? Let's see. Today, the price of Bitcoin is $58,255. It is actually below our average buy price in 2024 of $59,883. So that means that today we're going to be doing, say it with me, a double stack. We're buying $40 worth of Bitcoin today and adding it to our stack, because when Satoshis are cheap, we buy them. When Satoshis are expensive, we still buy them. Okay, but we buy a little extra when it's below our average buy price for 2024. So that's what we're doing today on the Stack Sat Show. And now that we know how much Bitcoin we're gonna buy, there's only one thing left to do. It's time to stack some sats. All right, boys. I clarified the details with my sorry, bring it up, with my Strike app, but I'm on a timeout still. So it's been taken care of, but it's gonna take a couple of days for it to clear out. Once it clears out, I'll be able to buy on Strike again. So today we're gonna be buying somewhere else that I can't show on the screen, but I will show you guys the additional Bitcoin that we're buying via the spreadsheet when we populate the data. Okay? When we add the data to the spreadsheet, you'll be able to see how much we bought. So stay tuned. I'm going to do the buy right now. If I can find the page. Where is it? What's over here? There it is. Okay, found it. Okay, I'm buying 40. What's the price at? Ooh, at 58? Ooh, it's kind of a little bit of a dip, huh? Buying $40 worth of Bitcoin right here. Almost done. Give me a second. Here. Oh no, it's going back up. Come on, I gotta buy. Okay. Reset. Restart here. Okay. There we go. 58. 0. $20. No, $40. $40 today, right? $40. All right, let's see if it works. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Okay, the buy is open and it went through. Woohoo! All right. Sorry guys, it's a little bit more complicated. That's why I don't like to do that one on the show. But it's the purchase has been done. And let me get this on the spreadsheet so you guys can see the new data. Where is it? There it is. And we're of course starting the music because once we stack, we chill. Updating the spreadsheet with today's buy. Let's see. Right here. Okay, cool. All the data is on the screen. Here we go. Today is 9/12/24, and we bought at $58,015. We bought $40 worth of Bitcoin, and the yield was 0.000685533 Bitcoin. Copy this. Copy this. Look at that. We're already up 36 cents on yesterday's buy. Nice. Bam. Okay. There it is. I'm copying it to the cumulative sheet so we can see if we hit to 0.29. Let me know if in the chat if you think we hit 0.29 or not. 0.29 yes or 0.28 still. Yes, we hit it or not yet. Yes. Yeah. Oh. Let's add this here. Copy this. Put it here. All right, here we go. Hit it with a drum roll. Does today's buy put us in the 2.9 realm? Oh, it does! Yes! Yes! We did it. We're at 0.29 Bitcoin. We flipped the or we incremented the 100ths column. The next increase of the 100ths column will increase the 10ths column, and we will be at 0.3 Bitcoin. Wow. Wow. Carlos said, only 0.71 Bitcoin to go. Let's go. That's right. That's right. Oh my gosh. That's cool. That's cool. All right. Got some Q&A time. Ready to answer your questions. Oh, what up, Kay? I see you in here. Kay is a new. Are you a new subscriber? Welcome to the show. Says, what up, Bitcoiners? Good to see you in here. What else is in here? Already saw Jake. Todd in the house. Round of applause from the live studio audience for Todd. Also for Kay. Welcome to the stream, guys. And yes, 0.71 Bitcoin away from 1 Bitcoin for the Stack Sat Show. Guys, are we going to retire the show when we hit 1 Bitcoin? When should the show stop? Is ETH a poop coin? Yes, 100% ETH is a poop coin. Okay, especially now that it's a staking coin instead of a proof of work coin. Okay, so without proof of work, Vitalik and the devs can change the rules on you, and don't even have to prove that they're spending electricity to make changes or to mint the next coins, right? It is definitely a poop coin. Unlimited supply, and the rules can be changed. So it's like changing monetary policy. So yes, it is a scam. Okay. Trick question for you guys though. What's the worst poop coin of them all? And most used, and it rugs you every day. Riddle me this. What is it? Let me know in the chat. Oh, Todd was so fast. And McLovin, let's go. Yes. Yes, and it's not decentralized. It's a poop coin. It's a dollar. That's right, Andrew. It's wild, right? It's wild that people get all defensive and all like argumentative about Bitcoin and how it's whatever. And they don't realize that they've been functioning in poop coin world the whole time. Dun, dun, dun. Yes. So stop saving in dollars and save in Bitcoin instead. That is the gist of this episode. And if you were here because of the title, that is the answer to the question. Save in this instead. Save in Bitcoin. Take the value of your Bitcoin. Take the value of your hard work. Save it into Bitcoin. And hold it there, right? And once you buy the Bitcoin, take your Bitcoin into custody, into your self-custody, into a wallet that you have the keys for, and you'll be better off than saving your value in melting ice cubes and melting paper money, evaporating paper money. Okay. Yesterday, guys. Well, I got a story for you guys. Yesterday, I watched that Michael Saylor. You guys remember Garrett came in here yesterday and told us about a Michael Saylor presentation he did on his Twitter, on his X account. Oh, he posted a presentation he did on his X account. It's pretty cool. So I watched that. It was about an hour long. Definitely worth a watch. And what else? Yeah, it was definitely worth the watch. So check that out. And what else have I been watching? That's pretty much it. But yeah, that's definitely worth the watch if you haven't watched it already. I had something else I was gonna say, but I completely slipped my mind. Interesting. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it, guys. That's all I got for you guys today. It's about the half-hour mark, right? If you guys have any questions, do put it in the chat. If you're watching this show, if you're watching the replay to this show, because for whatever reason you can't join us on a regular live stream live time, we are live 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern. You join us anytime. If you have a question that you've been meaning to ask and you haven't been able to because you haven't been able to join us live, leave it in the comments. I will look the comments over and answer your question on the next live episode. Okay? But yeah, slow and steady, guys. Oh yeah, I remember now. We are 4 subscribers away from 300 subscribers. I don't know, guys. You guys let me know if you have any ideas on what we can do better to make this show more entertaining, to make this show more interesting, to get more of an audience. Okay. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't want to make too big of a production on this show because I want to keep it light so that I can just jump on here, do our stack, and handle any questions in the moment. I need a viral moment. Like I need to go interview. I need to go record myself doing something viral. What that has to do with Bitcoin? Maybe I go hit up Bitcoin ATMs and use them, or find Bitcoin businesses and buy stuff from them. I don't know. A great interview for beginners to watch is Saylor on PH Diamandis' podcast. Okay. Is that old or is that new? I think I've seen that one. Is that the one where the guy has a bunch of lockers in the background and the lockers are signed? I think that's it. I think I'm gonna watch that one. All right, boys. Let's kick on the music because it's time to close the show out. Man, no drama today. Just stacking. You know, having a little fun. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's gonna be Friday, and that's it. We'll only have one more stacking day before the weekend. But I'm gonna keep doing what I do. I'm gonna go figure out what I can list on OfferUp today. All my OfferUp listings are gone. I sold everything. So I gotta put some more stuff up there and sell some stuff, get some more funds to stack even harder. Okay? I'll see you guys back here tomorrow for another episode of the Stack Sats Show. But until then, remember, if you ain't stacking, you're slacking. Later.